Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Wednesday. This is the Woo Report, episode 134. Sorry for the delayed start. I had a late night last night. Enjoying my time at Taj Lounge 973 for Game Day Live and Post Game. I'm your host, Sam Woo. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and Twitch on the Primetime Radio Network. So it has happened. The third crown jewel of Tom Fitzgerald's 3 first-round picks in 2020. The big defenseman, Shakir Mukhamadulin, how you doing, signs with the New Jersey Devils, still out on loan out to his KHL team. But I think this is significant because it's just one step in the right direction as the youth pipeline is just getting plentiful. And Tom Fitzgerald drafting size on defense. And if you think this is over, no. He is a project. Shakir Mukhamadulin is a project, but he does not have to come to the New Jersey Devils right away. Think of what the Devils' blue line will look like in the future. Dougie Hamilton signed long-term with the possibility of Ryan Graves signing long-term eventually. I hope he gets a big, fat contract. Two guys that are 6'5", 6'6". Kevin Ball's in the AHL with the Utica Comets. And then we talked about this. And you've got Siegenthaler, who's not that as tall as these guys, but has decent size. Even Damon Severson has decent size. Could that be the 6 D guys that the Devils go with in the future? Add in Ty Smith. It's a young defense, but it's a big defense. Well-balanced defense. And I'm liking all this. I'm a big defense guy. You add in Mac Black, Mackenzie Blackwood. He stands 6'5" as well as a goaltender. You've got yourself a big forest of defense in your own zone. Thomas says Mukhamadullin, Mukhamadullin. Doesn't matter. He's going to be a mucker. He's going to be great. Who knows about these pronunciation of names? Hey, you know those ESPN announcers? Let me tell you something about them. They're not paying attention or putting much effort like Andre Johnson. Or actually, that's us. Jesper Brot. But who cares? Who cares? The fact of the matter is the Devils are getting bigger defensively. Where's the limit? Suddenly they're going to tell us we've got a 7'5" defenseman coming out of Siberia. And his name is blah, 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 blah. But this is all looking good. But what's not looking good is the Devils' consistency this year. Laid just a dud yesterday, and Lindy Ruff practicing them hard. They know it. We know it. Starting to become a theme for the 2021-22 season. Vinny Parisi filling in for Scotty on Devils After Dark said that, Barry Melrose said, maybe it's the whole Jack Hughes hoopla yesterday, signing 8-year, $64 million extension. No, the Devils have been doing this for a while now. 666 King Drummer says, watched him at World Juniors, meaning Mukhamadullin, if that's how you pronounce it. Still don't know how this kid is so big and everywhere at the same time. You know what? Let's put it this way. Let's hope he uses his size like Chara had in his career. Let's hope that the New Jersey Devils develop him into an all-star. I'll tell you, when you've got Graves, Hamilton, big defensemen that are performing at such a high level, both defensively and offensively, teams can't really wear down the Devils as much or push them around. Size matters. And hopefully they develop him into a productive NHL player. But the Devils have time. And in what this defense is going to look like in 2025, and I hate making projections past 6 months, but can we dream? The forest of great defensemen, the New Jersey Devils, the brand that's been known for defense around the league, around the world for so many years. This draft pick, along with Chase Stillman of last draft, I'll tell you, is kind of like the icing on the cake for Tom Fitzgerald. Look what he has done in the last 2 drafts. Taking over for Ray Shero, first having the interim tag, now long-term with the New Jersey Devils. 3 first-round draft picks. Alexander Holtz, Dawson Mercer, whom I still think should be the Rookie of the Year, Calder winner, in my opinion. I know I have my Homer glasses on, but has anybody seen Dawson Mercer this year? And now Shakir Mukhamadulin, whatever you want to call him. These late picks, this trade with Tampa Bay, sending fan favorite Blake Coleman, in return exchanged through Vancouver, a previous transaction with Tampa Bay, shipped off to New Jersey. Also with that whole COVID thing and how they placed and ranked in the draft, that 24-team round robin tournament, whatever that was that the NHL came up with. This was the result of it. And I'll tell you, this could be the icing on the cake for Tom Fitzgerald. This could be the icing on the cake. And then you've got Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes, who's doing so well at the University of Michigan. Another big defenseman. So you had Luke Hughes. You had Mukhamadullin. You add in Dougie Hamilton. You re-sign Ryan Graves next year. And those are your big 4 in 2025, potentially. Did I get that right? Kevin Ball, add that. It's looking good. And keep the pipeline filled. And I hear a lot of fans talking about potential trades in the future. There's going to be trades. But I will say this, and I will say it again. Keep that pipeline flowing. Don't make the mistakes of the past. At this point, do not mortgage the future. Because I have to tell you, I love defense. I like big guys, and I like big guys that can skate and score and crush the opponent. And that's what Tom Fitzgerald has done here. And we're just seeing glimpses of the future. The size comes in handy in big games. Clogging up the lane, sacrificing that big body to stop that puck getting onto your goaltender. Trust me, it will pay off. You can't teach size, but you can teach discipline. You can teach defense. You can do a lot, but you can't teach size. And this is why I'm loving it. And this is just a milestone today, signing him to his, an entry-level deal with the New Jersey Devils. Speaking of signing, Jack Hughes, a little bit about that. 8 years, $64 million. Love the deal. I think the Devils, I think this is a good calculated risk. I think Jack Hughes wants to be here. He obviously wants to be here. Not think. He obviously wants to be in New Jersey, knowing that he's going to have a team around him where the Devils are slowly but surely putting Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier, 2 first overall picks, in position to succeed as they play their role. But there's going to be growing pains, just like the Edmonton Oilers and Connor McDavid and all those first overall picks that they've had over the years and have traded. Takes time, folks. It's the NHL. It's the Premier League of hockey in the world. Well, dropping this podcast in about 10, 15 minutes after we stop the live feed. Just want to thank everyone for watching, listening, especially listening on your commute way home. Also, tonight, State of the Fan Address is back after getting preempted last week. Nick Villano and I will have Neil McHale of Inside Hockey and Evolving Wild talking analytics, my favorite subject. Well, it's time to go. Thank you for listening. We got the Devils tomorrow, Game Day Live. 10-2 on the wheel. This is the Woo Report. Till next time, let's go Devils.